Okay, that's Chris. Welcome to VHP Engines. I guess I kind of expect not to have anybody else be finding this. I guess this is just a message for my subscribers. As a matter of fact, it's going to be another one of those videos where I don't put any tags in because I don't really want anybody outside finding this. It's just an option for you guys. Recently, I've had a barrage of communication, and that's great. But the nature of the beast says that not all this contact I'm getting is of the best nature. And what I don't mean is necessarily bad. It's not like hate or anything like that. It's just that I'm getting a lot of repeat questions and a lot of requests, and it seems like I'm drifting back in the direction of what I used to be back when I first started this channel, and that is people ask me a lot of repeat questions, picking up a lot of new subscribers, and it's been we picked up a lot of new people for the channel in a short period of time. So yeah, there's that. And I know I talked about my Florida video, and I talked about being here for you guys and meeting up with you guys and want to do all this shit for you guys, and that's great, and I'm definitely down for that. But there's still like limits to some shit that I'm willing to do. And one of these things that's been happening to me a lot more recently, and a lot of people asking, is everybody's wanting me to double check their parts that they're ordering. Like, I know that everybody here, or the most part, everybody here, the majority of you guys watching the videos are guys that don't have a lot of money to spend, and you're nervous about spending money on the wrong thing. But number one, I've mentioned this before in another video. When you're like, what part do I order for this? You type in your fucking engine, and then you type in the part for that engine you're looking for. And then when you come up in the search result, it'll say D15, D16, blah, 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 that part. All right? And that should be the part you need for your engine. All right? I am not going to double check the fucking dozen people who are sending me requests to check their parts. I'm not doing that. You know, if you watch my parts video, my parts video is my specific shit for what I buy to use to build my engines. It's not what you have to buy. You can buy whatever fucking parts you feel comfortable with using. Now, as far as when I would say use my parts that I'm recommending is like for aftermarket performance. You know, then, because that way you know what parts that are performance-wise that can make what power. You know, other than that, like bearings, gaskets, all that bullshit, that's up to you. Whatever the fuck you want to buy, whatever makes you feel better or sleep better at night. But you know, so it's not like it's not a definitive. You have to buy this part for most of it. All right, I've been thinking about rehashing that video, but I'm thinking that's definitely not the way to go, because I've had a lot of people ask me like, well, I got this from your video, is this the right thing? And it doesn't necessarily have to be something I ordered from there. I just talked about what I've used, what I know that works well and all that shit and stuff along those lines. So I'm not gonna go through every individual person who sends me a message to look at your fucking parts. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to take a chance, put on your big boy pants, read the fucking item description, and know what engine you have, and determine whether it fits or not. All right. So there's that. All right. Now, if you insist, like you must insist, like, Chris, I really need you to look at these fucking parts and say, is this right or not? The only way you're going to change my mind on this, and the only way I'm going to acknowledge you and do this, is if you say, hey, Chris, I got this much money. I'm going to send it to you, and you buy my parts. That's the only way I'm going to do it. Because that way, I don't got to go back and forth talking with you. I can just take the money I have and select the parts, buy them. Now, what I'm willing to do is I'll be a middleman for damn near free. It's going to take you a little longer on getting your parts to you, than it would if you'd buy them directly yourself. But that way you have a little bit of peace of mind knowing that somebody who knows what he's buying is getting you your shit. All right. And I even mentioned this a long time ago, like I think maybe a year ago, when I said that eventually I want to make my parts shop. There's a shop in El Paso called RPM. It's a little import shop. I think it's one of the only import shops I know in the city that has parts on hand. All right, now you go in there. There's a display case. They have parts all over the place and all that shit. But if you go to ask them to buy a specific part, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna be like, well, we need to order it. Like, here, pay this money, and we're gonna order it from our distributor. Now, here's my run-in with these guys. I went in there and I said I needed a new hood for my CRX because my hood came up on the highway. And I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna be a badass. I'm gonna get a carbon fiber. I'll never do that again. Anyway, that's beside the point. He's like, all right, cool. We need to get here's the money. How much does it cost? I think it was like $450 or some shit. He's like, we're going to order it from a distributor. I said, okay, fine. Now, the thing that pissed me off here is it wound up taking a really long time. Like, it was supposed to be like 7 days. It wound up being almost a month before I got the fucking hood in. All right? And what really pissed me off about it is because like a week after I paid for the damn thing and it wasn't coming, I went and hopped on eBay and it was cheaper. And when I got the fucking part, it was something that was from eBay that I wound up paying tax on for a middleman. So like it was like $350. I paid $450. It was like $100. And now this might not be the exact price, but it was like that. It was a big, huge price gap. So I was like, for pretty much what I did is I walked into this fucking shop and I ordered some parts from them, who in turn ordered it from eBay and sold it to me for like $100 markup. Now, in that video, I was talking about that. I was like, this is something I'm willing to do. You know, I'm willing to buy Nippon Racing pistons, or the OEM cast pistons, CX Racing rods, or Eagle rods, all this shit. Have all this shit on hand, so that way in a scenario like this, when you guys are like, hey Chris, I need these parts, instead of going through and searching one piece at a time and worrying if it's the wrong thing, I'm like, I got you, fam, and I can just put the kit together, give you a price, and send it to you. So that way it's like, hey, I need this, I want to make this much power, I need this for this engine, and boom, I got a kit, and I send it out to you. No fucking hassle for you. I've already got you. I know exactly what you fucking need, and there it is. I would like to eventually get to that point. I would like to be, you know, and how would that benefit you? Like, let's say if you're in Miami and I'm in Miami in the shop, I will already have this shit stocked. So that way, if you do want to walk in and get it on hand, boom, you walk in, you walk out same day. There's no shipping involved, all that bullshit. You ain't got to worry for like 16 different senders to send you a part from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. You have already there in stock and in hand. So I don't want to lie to you guys and say like that, you know, like, because I've had a lot of people offer to buy shit from me, like, bro, you got these pistons, bro, you got these pistons. I could lie. I could be like, yeah, I got that, fam, I got it. Send me $150, and then I go take my ass to eBay, buy the shit, and send it to you for a markup. Now, I could have done that a million times. I've been asked so many times to buy parts, and I could have done that. I could have just lied, said I got it, and give you a story about shipping being extended, and send it to you. But I'm not going to do that. But I will offer to play middleman and do that for you, and do it for next to nothing. Like, I'll do it for next to nothing. The only thing I'm going to say is it's going to take a little longer for you to get your shit. What I can do is I'll do it for, you know, I just need the shipping to be costed, you know, to be shipping to be paid on my side. So let's say, you know, I tend to do the buy now at a price, you know, I know they add, you can add shipping into it, so that way $0 shipping, but really the shipping's already added to the item. But anyway, I tend to buy items with the no shipping cost, free shipping. So what I'd be willing to do is like get on there, you send me the money, or you tell me what you want, I'll search out all the parts, I'll have a part list made, and then I'll send you the cost. And what I'll do is I'll add like $20-30 on top of the entire order to cover shipping and to cover the box fee, and then put it in a box and send it to you. I can do that. I'm willing to do that. If you guys want me to be the middleman, I'm willing to do that for you. But I am not going to go and verify every single eBay item you got. I'm like, can I buy this? Or can I buy this? Can I buy this? Can I buy this? I'm not going to do that. That's extremely fucking aggravating. If I ignore you, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for ignoring you, or if I'm ignoring you or whatever. It's just sometimes I just don't have the time to deal with it. I just don't have the time to deal. I don't want to deal. So from now on, for anybody offering me or wanting to buy parts from me or whatnot, or asking me for parts, I'm going to send this video, and then you can make this decision whether you want me to play middleman for you or not. And again, I'm not here to rob anybody. I'm trying to make goodwill across the fucking across the platform. I really want to reach out to as many people as I possibly can, make a whole new kind of Honda Nation. This is definitely something I want to do. So I'm not trying to fuck anybody over here to make any hassle for anybody or trying to rob anybody, no money. The same thing like I've said before, where like when people offer to buy parts from me, I'm like, me selling you a forged set of pistons for $100 or $200 is not worth it for me. I would rather build the engine with those parts and then sell a forged engine for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys that are going to send me $200 or $300 because you want to buy a piston and rod kit or whatever, you know, it's not worth it for me to rob you $300 and then have you go on my fucking channel and say, oh, I took money from you and everything. Because anybody can screenshot conversations. All you got to do is screenshot this conversation, you know, and be like, oh, I'm fucked. Yeah, I took your money and I never gave you your product. I'm not about that at all. I give engines away for free. I'm about to give what's his face an engine over in California, so I'm not in the business trying to rob anybody. So if you want my help, I'm more than willing to help you. But you gotta send me your money. I gotta make the order. I'm not doing this 1-by-1 thing anymore. Yeah, I'm just not. It's so. You get my eBay parts list. You can go through that. I know it's kind of a little hard to follow, but you go through that and you can make your decision from there, or just, I don't know, like, or you can do it like this, and I'm more than happy to do it like this. That's the only way I'm gonna fucking get involved with that shit anymore, guys. I've done my best to help you out. The only way I can hold your hand through this is if you just give me your fucking money. All right, guys. That's gonna be a wrap. Like I said in the other video I'm going to upload, I did make a video, a big long one today, but I got to edit it all together. So that's going to be up most likely sometime tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, guys. And who knows, maybe if this works and enough people do it, I can make a little bit of money on the side and I can actually genuinely start stocking up on parts. I got no problem with that. You know, as soon as I get enough money, I'll buy a set of pistons and put them aside, buy a set of rods, and then put just a little bit of markup on it to make a little bit of profit, and, you know, you get what you want. Anyway. Someday. Peace. Thanks for watching.